Isle of Sgàil, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, lady. I see someone's in a hurry to get inside. Well, no one's putting a gun to Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to
Oh, hello there, sir.
Master of Ceremonies, chapter 3. Theatrical.
Yep. You think they're gonna start soon? I feel like we've been waiting for hours.
Maybe. You know how much prep goes into these things.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony, symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this Master of Ceremonies who lights the Fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
Whatever sells.
Seriously, what do you care? If some filthy rich broad wants to flirt with danger in your life, I'd say let her.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
an NDA. And it's not just the legal shit. I mean, we could both end up at the bottom of the sea if I even thought about opening my mouth.
Well, there's always a period of adjustment when you get a new job, I suppose. The important thing is to keep your eyes on the money. This job pays 10 times more than what the Russian mob pays, and it's a lot more cleaner.
You do. Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the Master of Ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I'll never go on the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. Spectacle? What if people hate it? Shit, they're gonna hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Good Lord, what have I done? How did I let her talk me into this?
Looking sharp,
Should
sir.
I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control the nerves.
All right, Mr. Fenniger. Regular.
Excellent. The crowd is starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money. Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies.
Fenniger, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Yes, hello. Mister?
Look at you, Fennegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
The hunt? That's what it's all about, Sophia. Oh, let's round up the boys and go in search of the Templar's lost treasure. What do you say? Just stop scheming for 2 seconds and pick up your damn phone. Fennegar, you did good out there. We should talk about next year. See if we can't up the stakes.
Oh, I have a few ideas of my own.
Good day to you, sir.
Let me see if I got this. I probably see. Ark Society products, but have built in.
That's right.
So, well, who's on the council then? The guys in the tower?
Yes, we call them the Original Five. The first investors to join the Ark Society back in '91. They're all energy CEOs. Hams and Oil, Planetary, Terrestrial Coal Company. People who shared Janus's fear about the environmental collapse. for obvious reasons. Anyway, the original 5 still have special status to this day, like deciding which projects to greenlight.
Energy companies, huh? Yeah, the people who do the most damage suffer the fewest consequences. Go figure. How did old Janus convince them, though? Why the hell would some of the most powerful businessmen in the West trust a former Soviet spy?
Ah, now you've hit the nail on the head. Some people believe that Janus has a hidden backer, a secret influencer that informs Arc Society decisions to this day.
No kidding. A hidden hand. A puppet master. An eminence grise.
All night now, won't you?
Lock up. Freezing to death up here.
Ocean through that damn thing.
With actual spikes in it.
Tell me about it. It belonged to the founder. Now, the Washingtons got rid of most of his stuff when they took over his office, but I guess the Maiden is here to stay.
So morbid.
Well, it's purely ornamental, if that makes you feel like that. Iron Maidens were rarely used, if ever. It was really more of a gothic fantasy.
Right. Oh, hello. Draft from the damn shaft is killing me.
lives outside the society.
You know, my son got into this live role-playing in school, and the parents were encouraged to join in too. I got really caught up in it. I guess part of me always wanted to dress like an elven warrior. They're elegant and feminine, yet so proud and fierce.
Good. I can tell you take the arc seriously.
Okay, and don't forget to report in.
Gotcha.
Sir,
That's right, a little color on the cheeks, won't there?
Hey, what's up?
You donating this year?
What are you afraid I'll beat you again?
Yippee is about securing our
I have been planning the Founders Week for over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting to pay him their last respects. I have the star of the Prague Philharmonic on stage, ready to play a blindfolded rendition of Schubert's Ave Maria on the harp, for God's sake. And you're telling me that you lost the sodding dagger?
I'm really sorry, ma'am. My team received no notification. You sure they didn't give you a crate number?
They did not give me a crate number. I was told you people would have it under control.
Fine, fine. I'll go and have another look.
See that you do. And when you do find it, bring it to the tower basement where the Founder's body's being kept. Mortician's hand.
As we know, Zoe Washington will host Janus's wake. But now it seems an antique ceremonial dagger, which Janus is supposed to wear during the service, has gone missing from storage. I suggest you locate the disputed Dagger 47. This wake could be a chance to catch the target unaware.
More pressure. Just what I need. surprised if I came down with otitis again.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Washington's daughters. I couldn't place them at first.
That's right. Zoe and Sophia's dad is president of the Pax Mundus Foundation. It's the most influential conservative think tank in the last decades. Pax Mundus is like the cradle of climate change denial. I mean, just saying their name will make an environmentalist collapse into a fetal position and suck his thumb.
Huh. So how did two pampered socialites end up becoming treasure hunters?
Shipped from the Ark of the Legacy. This Tsar dagger that Janus wished to wear at the wake.
I bet she just wants him out the door. The old man casts a long shadow.
Well, that's a bit cynical, isn't it?
Come on.
There we are, Mr. Janus. Don't you look handsome? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you died only yesterday. With a final touch of...
ex-cicada mercenaries mostly. Call themselves raiders. Zoe and Sophia employ them on their missions. Word is they kill and blow up anything that stands in their way. Amnesty claims they annihilated an entire indigenous Amazon tribe while searching for the lost city of Z. But they never found the smoking gun.
Can't very well be. Or your fellows without your prize dagger, now can we? Miss Washington, forget which one. She tells me it belongs to Tsar Nicholas and that it might have been used to stab Rasputin. Oh, you must be very important to be laid to rest with such a valuable artifact, Mr. Janus.
On.
I wish I had known you in life. I believe we would have had such interesting conversations. I truly do. Life is transitory, but death is forever. So we might as well look our best for the final journey, don't you agree? Maybe a touch more rouge.
Great.
Wow.
Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Ah.
Oh dear. Is that a leak? Oh, no. Just moisture from the ceiling. There we go. Good as new. This damp cellar air is hardly good for your skin, Mr. No!
We're all set. Cue the music.
You, playing dead? This takes me back. Good thinking, 47.
Who gave the signal? No. Everything seems to be in order. Suppose we move ahead. Thank you for coming, everyone. The service shall begin in a moment.
Thank you all for coming. As Janus's successor, it falls upon me to say a few words. I'll keep it brief, for there is little I can say that does the man justice. Janus was our founder, and like all true visionaries, he was far ahead of the curve. While we, the privileged class, were blissfully toasting the end of history, Janus saw the writing on the wall. As a veteran of the Cold War, Janus knew better than anyone that when true disaster strikes, the rich are as damned as everyone else, unless we work together. Janus never got to see the collapse, but died peacefully in his sleep. And yet, what he started in 1991 will one day be hailed as the dawn of a new age. One where the best among us can thrive, uninhibited. This is Janus's legacy. Long live his memory. And now, you are welcome to pay the founder your last respects.
You should know. So long, old man.
People always are.
You had a better run than most.
And I'm...
Most successful spy in modern history. Oh, and that whole Jasper Knight incident was just...
he died the way he lived.
Anyway,
let's leave.
Enjoy your rest. You've earned it.
Now, why would they think you'd be capable of a thing like that?
Wow. So fierce-looking even in death. That mortician is a genius. I totally believe that you once wrestled a brown bear to a tie. Anyway, Godspeed, Mr. Janus. Sorry I never knew you.
Goodbye, Janus. We won't forget you. Odd how you helped shape the 20th century, and and yet nobody knows your name.
Das Vidania, old boy. You were always the best of us. I still can't believe I never got to beat you at chess.
So long, my dear. I can't believe you're gone. Last of the greats. I'll make sure those naive fools who've replaced you won't mess things up too bad. Don't you worry.
Goodbye, old friend. And thank you for everything. Rest assured, I will finish what you started.
So, here we are. You didn't want me and Sophia taking over, fought us tooth and nail, but a fat lot of good it did you. The partners, they turned a deaf ear, and deep down, Janus, you know why. Because, for all your smarts, you're just rank and file, pedestrian middle-class blah. And we have the one thing merit can't buy. Blue blood. That's right. Good old-fashioned pedigree. That is why Sophia and me will one day be partners of Providence, and you'll spend eternity as a wax figure. So long, mastermind.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Trigger. Must be a kill switch.
I bet this would make the constant come quietly. But first things first, 47. Focus on the target.
Facing a critical time. We can't afford to make any mistakes.
They don't make them like that anymore, that's for sure. The twins are one.
The council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Gee, must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start
Sophia the
flying.
schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer
Yeah,
in
hi,
charge
how
of
are
the
you?
brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seems real interested in this. Whatever it is, but not part of it.
Please, no. Oh!
Miss Washington makes it down.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Climate change denial has served you well, Soph. But the world is finally catching up. The Corona Treaty is only the beginning. Change is coming.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not.
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
I know you, don't I? You're Janus's man.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Oh, why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
God, that's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
Hey, you! Guard! Wait just a second. What's his problem? Seriously? Anybody know this guy? Don't move!
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Good to go.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte-sipping tree huggers. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
Damn, this feels wrong.
I
got
knew
a
you'd
bad
come
case of the
around.
butterflies.
You're stubborn, Block.
Maybe I
You're
can just
not a
pretend I
schmuck.
never saw the
You
guy.
know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid?
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
I think you were coming on a little too strong, mister.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. Are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial cold goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth as it is.
I see.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you, I wonder?
Just keep walking.
Modern society being what it is, my guess is that any impending collapse will go hand in hand with the banks going nuclear. The Great Depression times 20.
I would have said the same thing a few years ago,
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original 5 to embrace the Green Revolution.
That chance. The original 5 are all energy
I suppose it was too late to freeze it.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I mean, show a little respect, right? The ink on the divorce papers is barely dry. And of course, it has to be the damn yoga.
Say this for your own. You get your act together.
Build rockets, go to some distant fucking planet. Do you mind?
I'll be at the harbor. Why have we stopped? Change your mind.
Outside Shadowy Castle for show.
Point of trying to figure out what the a lot of it doesn't make any sense. It's just my opinion.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here.